everyone. Welcome back to my sewing room. Merry Christmas. I love Christmas time because I love to give gifts. It's just the best fun, and I love it. Not to mention the fact that I love shopping, but I love making things too. And today I'm going to give you a great little gift to make. It's a wonderful thing to do at the last minute if you think, I just need that one more thing. It's a spa towel, and it is great for someone who goes to the gym or maybe a college student who lives in a dorm. This is an old one that I made, and basically it's just a towel, just a plain old bath sheet, a beach towel, a regular towel, and it just goes around you and stays there. So, simple, easy project. Let me show you what you're going to need to get started. You'll need everything you see here, including your sewing machine and also some kind of a measuring tool, like a tape measure or a ruler. Now in my case, my towels are going to be for my two daughters who are swimmers, and they walk around the swim meets in any random towel, and I thought, wouldn't it be nice if they looked like they belonged to their school? So I'm doing this in their school colors, which are black and gold. So the first thing you want to do is take your towel and fold it in half lengthwise, and then lay it down on a flat surface. What we're going to do is take a tape measure, and we're going to measure out 10 inches from the fold, and then just mark that with a pin. There's one, and mark it on both sides with a pin. There we go. Open it out and fold it down 2 inches. And pin. And you've got your 2 inches folded down. Then go to your sewing machine and sew from one pin to the other, just along this little edge right here. Okay, now once you have that stitched from pin to pin, that means you have casing. So now you need to take a piece of elastic, about an inch wide is fine, and you want a pretty heavy duty elastic. So you need to cut this between 12 and 13 inches long. I find that that's a pretty good length. It's going to stretch to about the length of our casing, and it's a pretty good length to work with, and it will fit most people. So you just take this. I have a little bodkin here that I like to use, but if you like to use a safety pin, by all means do that. Use a safety pin. And all I'm going to do is start at one pin here, and I'm just going to thread this elastic all the way through. Now see how that's gathered up? Now I'm just going to stitch down each edge and hold that elastic in place. Now that I have the casing sewn, I have a stretchy little part for the back. Now all you do is you fold down that extra 2 inches on either side. You can pin or not pin. I think I'm going to put in a pin right there on the end, and same thing at the other end. Fold it down about 2 inches, and all this is going to do is just finish it off. So then go back to the sewing machine and stitch here from one end into the casing and from the other end into the casing. Now to finish this up, the best way I've found to do it is this. Take the whole thing and let's see, try it on. And what you'll find is that you can overlap it just enough. So what you do is you take a pin and you put it here where the towel ends on one side. Just stick it through. And then on the inside part of the towel over here, right there, you can see where that fold ends. I'm going to put another pin right there. And that's just going to help me with the placement of my Velcro. Okay, once you've tried on your towel and you know where your pins are going to be, take your Velcro and cut it to that length. The end of your towel down to where your pin is, and center that right on the center of the casing, and then you can pin, or you can just go to your sewing machine and sew, but you're going to sew one part of the Velcro on the inside of the part that's going to show, and then the part that's going to wrap under that, you're going to sew that on the outside of the casing. So same thing, start at the pin and go in That's going to make it adjustable so that you'll be able to, whoever wears the towel can make it tighter or looser depending on what they need to do. Now when I go to sew this at the sewing machine, I am just going to sew right down the center of this Velcro. I'm not going to go around the edges because it's not that big of a deal really. It just needs to stick. So if you want to make sure that it's absolutely never going to come off of there, you can go around the edges of your rectangle, but I'm just going to stitch right down through the middle. I'm going to stitch this down and I'll be right back. I went ahead and sewed that Velcro down, and when I did it, I just did it right down the center of the Velcro with a zigzag stitch. You can go around the edges of this rectangle, that is your Velcro, if you really want to, but I just didn't want to work that hard because I think it's going to be pretty secure by just stitching down the center with a zigzag stitch. Do set it for a fairly wide zigzag stitch, but now this is all done. Now I've got a great little wrap for my swimmers, or at least one of my swimmers. My sewing machine will do embroidery, so I went ahead and embroidered their name on the towel. And now I have this great little Christmas gift that I can then put with maybe some shampoo, some body spray, or lotion, maybe some body wash. I'll probably do these in smaller sizes. I just grabbed these to kind of show you, but put them together with that so that when they go to an away swim meet, then they'll have a little travel size bunch of things to go with their little towel. I hope this is a wonderful gift that you can just throw together at the last minute in case you need something for that special lady in your life. And Merry Christmas. I hope yours is as wonderful and blessed as I know mine is. I'll see you next time.